On Puff TV, we want to speak with an Ekiti icon all the way from America. He is Mr. Dipo Orubuloye. He has 20 years of global experience in strategic consulting in oil and gas and information technology. He is a visionary citizen of Ekiti State from Are, Ekiti specifically. Dipo has driven system automation and upgrades for the US government, both at the state and federal levels, showcasing expertise in efficient service delivery and compliance. Savvy reformer, he focuses on digital Ekiti economic revival through tech and agro-tech. Mr. Orubuloye, you're welcome to Puff Television.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How do you feel about home? Talking about Ekiti State and the political situation at the moment as we drive towards another governorship election in 2026, which is about 8 months away.
Yes, that's right. Just looking at the situation of things back in Ekiti right now, it's a little bit sad, and there's really no hope. Just talking to the people there, they feel they have no power to change the way things are. In terms of, they seem to be left out of some of the development you see in the Southwest. We see road construction, even though, everybody says, inflation and everything. Everybody's feeling that in Nigeria, and people in Ekiti are feeling that too. But the other side of it is you say, okay, this government just came in. There's inflation, things are getting expensive. However, they are fixing roads, they are fixing everywhere, they're making the environment look better, they're creating more jobs. So maybe 2 years' time down the road, things will be a lot better. There is not that kind of hope in Ekiti. When Ekiti people look around, there is nothing going on. There is nothing going on. Politicians are coming, politicians are becoming billionaires, and politicians are going back. At the end of the day, the life of the average Ekiti person is not changing. You look at the entire Ekiti, it almost seems like we've never really had a government there in the last couple of years. Everything we have is education. I don't see any big private company in Ekiti that's employing people en masse, that's creating employment, that's changing lives, creating wealth. It's either you want to be a teacher, or you want to be a lecturer, or you want to work for the local government at some level. And that is sad. There's not too many options for the average Ekiti person. And that gives me a lot of sadness, a lot of apprehension for the future. You can even see it when you look at the youths in Ekiti. People complain that they are doing 400, they're doing Skype. What are they supposed to do? What opportunities has the elders created for them? If the youths are not doing well, it's a reflection on the elders, because it's the elders that raise the youth. So you cannot blame the youth for everything. Who has been in charge all this time? So it just makes me sad. And we're all here. We've all gotten involved. Ekiti must change. Thank you.
You mean you are not very happy with the situation at home?
I have never really been happy, right from time. But listen, there were some certain leaders we've had that, we'll try. I was quite close to Governor Yofayoshe. And at the time, even as a young man, we felt, he was doing a good job. We would have never been with him if we felt that he wasn't doing well. Then, the little that Governor Shagoni did, he did well. There were some people that meant well for that state. But at the same time, it just seemed like for a while, nothing has been happening. They built government house with billions and billions of naira. The people don't benefit from that directly. It's the the governor that lives there. And then on top of that, they started agro-business. When they started agro-business or whatever, it is a project for them. Who is doing agro-business?
This year, I was at the launch of the Onje Ekiti hub at Bashiri, where that's just a quarter of this year that has just yielded. As a technical advisor to the governor, we are 20. We have a 20 hectares farm that we have cultivated by ourselves. The government helped us to clear and also give us rebate on chemicals and all the rest. We planted cassava, planted maize. I have another one in Exu, another set of people. These are replicated all over Ekiti State.
How many Ekiti people have bought or have farmed enough to fill a plane to go and drop here? So we need to stop this in our state. They will say we are educated people, but we are not Mumu people. And we have come to stop this. This has to stop. We need to revive our state to where somebody that lives overseas or whatever can say, look, I'm moving to Ekiti and that's where I want to be and feel comfortable there. Yeah. That is the Ekiti I grew up. In the 80s, there were white people in Ekiti. In the 80s, OAU, when the University of Ekiti was Obafemi Awolowo University, they had white people, Oyinbo, they were doing lecturer there in that Ado Ekiti. In that Ado Ekiti, people were living there, white people were living there. You know, we want to bring Ekiti back to a place that is like a home vacation, a place that you go, you feel at peace, you feel at joy, you feel at home. You know, we want to move Ekiti away from poor, wretched people. People look at us as poor, wretched people. That is the reputation we have. And we need to stop it because it is not possible you are educated and poor. It's not possible you are a set of educated people and you remain poor. Something is not right somewhere. Something is not right somewhere, and we need to change that. And a lot of us are getting involved in changing that process. And I'm thankful to God that we have people like my brother Isaac Fayoshe pulling the garnet.
Congrats to our Governor Abiodun, for your affirmation today. Ekiti people, I want to tell you guys, we are going to take Ekiti from them. Go and relax. We have 8 months to this election. Emaso Bagbonu, Emaso Retinu, be strong and be spiritual. Ekiti, let's start praying. Let's all of us start praying. 21 days prayer. Let's start praying for the state. We will deliver and liberate our state.
We have people like Otumba Fayoshe trying their best. Honorable Falego.
This is a huge, heroic welcome. We've never witnessed this kind of welcoming in the history of Ekiti State. Obviously, the people love him, and nothing could be more clearer than this. He's the next governor of Ekiti State.
I'm very happy with what I see, you know, and, you know, ushering in Engineer Kayode Ojo. These are the kind of changes. This is what we want to see. The past is the past. I want to teach it what is it Konjo, Konfuwa lorun le, konje ka se tola. Ẹ ti ṣe governor 8 years. Gbogbo yín lẹ ti ṣe governor 8 years ìkọ̀ọ̀kan. Ìkẹta yín maybe ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n a mọ̀ pé ti take care. Gbogbo yín lẹ ń gba pension. Ẹ fi wá lọ́rùn lẹ̀. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ fi wá lọ́rùn lẹ̀. Please, let Ekiti breathe. Like Ashiwaju said, let Ekiti breathe.
Are you saying that out of all the governments that have taken their space in the evolution of Ekiti State, none has actually moved in the direction of the interest of the populace, that is the Ekiti populace?
You know, without getting involved directly with the governance and when they were doing it, it's very hard for me to make a blanket statement like that. But at the end of the day, when you look around, when you go to Ekiti and you realize that the budget for the last 1 year, 3 years, 4 years has been over 100 billion or over 200 billion or whatever, you look around, you don't see 200 billion. You don't see somewhere that they've spent 200 billion.
You are speaking about the current government.
Current government, previous government, everything. You don't see it. It's only roads they tie in Ekiti. They'll come and tar road, make it dual carriageway. They'll come and say they've launched it. What else has any other governor launched within the last maybe 16 years? What else? They will launch government house. They will launch road, maybe Akure Kere Road. They will launch cargo airport or something. They will go Ijon Road. Those are the things they launch in Ekiti. When was the last time they did something that you're looking at? Look, within 5 years, this thing will transform Ekiti. You look at the thing and say, within 10 years, this thing that they just did will transform Ekiti. We don't get such things in Ekiti. I've never seen it, though. I have not seen it. And I'm sorry, I'm not. We do things that can sustain us in the short term, but we have not done anything long term. Even for the youth, like for the kids that are 14, 15 now, the things that we engage them when they are 20, 23, 24, that they won't want to pack out of Ekiti, we have not put it in place. Not everybody wants to be a teacher. Not everybody wants to be a lecturer at UNAD or Abuad. Not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to be a farmer. And not everybody wants to work for local government. So what opportunities have we created for these people? What are the leaders, our leaders, so-called governor, chairman, local government, everything? What are they thinking? What is the blueprint? What is the Ekiti blueprint? Where is Ekiti going to be in the next 5 years? Where is Ekiti going to be in the next 10 years? What is the plan? Or is it just Jakudi Dera that they are just doing it? You know, they will appoint uneducated people as a commissioner just so that they can please their political base. And at the end of the day, they hold in the entire Ekiti state to ransom. Like we don't have people there.
We are not moved by money. We are people of integrity. So if all those societies across board came and said, look, we want this guy. Okay, all the governors, even those that were not in this party, every one of them, for the first time in the history of Ekiti, that all governors came together, regardless of party, to say, okay, we want this guy. I mean, let's smell the coffee. The truth of the matter is, everybody did what they were doing on their own free will, free volition.
It is a shame. It is a shame.
You spoke about Engineer Kayode Ojo. What is the basis of your hope in him that he's going to do better if he's there?
I want Yoruba. I'm a very conk Yoruba person. I really believe in my culture. I'm very into my culture. I want Yoruba. We have tried that side and nothing has come out. So it's better. It's about time we try somebody else, somebody from a different linen, from a different cloth, to come in with a different idea. It doesn't mean that His Excellency Bao or former Excellency Fayemi, it doesn't mean they don't have good ideas, right? But sometimes your idea might not be the best idea, even though it's good. And sometimes it's better when there's somebody that hasn't part of the system for a couple of years that's coming in and can see things from a pragmatic view.
Àwọn bàbá wa wá rí fídíò wa wá dẹ̀ rí wípé gbogbo nǹkan tí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wá fẹ́ òun làwa represent.
And somebody like Engineer Kayode Ojo has the background, has the character, and has the ability to bring people together. This man has brought people that don't normally talk, people from different walks of life, together just for the interest of Ekiti. Most of us that support him are not doing it from financial standpoint. We are doing it because of the love we have for that state. Even people like Honorable Falegon that say, okay, wanted to run for governor. The minute he saw Engineer Kayode Ojo, nobody told him. And he knew, I love my state. This person seemed like a better option than me. He backed out.
Don't allow yourself to be bought. You know what the people want, and do the right thing.
That is how you know people that love the state. It is a shame when you have run somewhere, people know you, people know your character, and when it's time to bring you back, people are saying, sir, we don't want you anymore. Let's have somebody else. You are now saying, no, I'm going to force myself. I'm going to come in power. Is it your father's inheritance? This thing belongs to all of us. When the general people, when the masses tell you this is the way they are going, even if you don't accept it, you need to be able to bury your ego as a person and be humble and accept it. It doesn't mean you can't come back. After all, President Trump lost his first election. He came back, but he did it the correct way. They didn't start to change dates. They didn't start to go and block somebody's. How can you say the most popular candidate in Ekiti was disqualified? Are they trying to bring back Agbekoya of 1980s? Are they trying to bring back the UPN thing that Akure burned down? Is that what they're trying to do? How can people, a bunch of people you don't, they are supporting someone and they say, okay, this is who we want. If we believe in democracy, let the person come out. If he loses, he loses. But you can't play God. You can't be changing things. And that is what has even gotten a lot more of us more involved. Because in this day and age, we used to sit when we were young, and we used to swear that when we get older, we will not let this happen in our time. And this is our time, and we will not let any Egbon or anybody. Ekiti, we are all from Ekiti, and we are not pastor and Shomwale. And Shomoton fi ka, or was Juwele. We are from Ekiti, and we are there to prove that we are from Ekiti, and we are there to claim it. And if we have to butt heads with some of these Egbon, regardless of how much they have, our normal raise won't be by. And we will wait from them, America. We will use American law enforcement to wait for them. So if that's how they want to do it, we can play the game. But we are all Ekiti people. At the end of the day, we want that state to move forward. And we want to put in joint effort. Me fighting you, you fighting me. It's not going to move things forward. So we want to plead with our elders in that state, please, let peace reign. And when you see the direction of the people, please let the people choose the direction they want to go. Don't force things on them. Don't force governor on them. Don't force commissioner on them. These people, they have taken it for the last 4 or 5 years. Let them choose their leader. Please, let them choose who they want. If we go to a free and fair election and you people win, you win. Fine. That's what democracy is about. But to come and be disqualifying somebody just because you think they're going to win or they're a threat to you, that's not how democracy works. Oh. If you go in there, you're not going to enjoy it. I can guarantee you. You will not enjoy the place. You will not enjoy it.
Mr. Orubuloye, you said Engineer Kayode Ojo is the most popular aspirant in the governorship race today.
Right.
But you are aware that the candidature of the incumbent governor has been endorsed roundly by not only leaders of the party, but all former governors of the state. What do you see? How do you weigh this popularity of the incumbent governor with Engineer Kayode Ojo within the party and outside the party?
Well, unfortunately, when you have had interactions with people or you've been around people, they get used to you. If they feel like, okay, we can work with you, even if they feel like, okay, you don't have the skills to do the job, they will still support you. At the end of the day, the former governor or the current governor has been around all these former governors, has had meetings with them, probably asked them for advice. He's in charge of what their pension is, make sure that, money continues to flow to them and their family. So automatically they will support him. They will support him as a good gesture to say, okay, we are trying to pay you back for the good that they have done for us. But those 3, 4, 5 people, they are not Ekiti State. They are not the people of Ekiti State. Their interests should not overcome Ekiti State. They are not supposed to lord over us. They were servants of the people. They were elected to serve the people. Their interest is supposed to come last. It's the interest of the people that will come first. So if the former governor is popular with, the current governor is popular with former governors and all that, of course he controls the purse. He controls the money. So he'll be popular with them as long as the channel continues to funnel money to them. You understand? But he's not popular with the people. The people are not happy. Anybody you speak with in Ekiti, on the ground, they are not happy. Even APC members like us, we are not happy because it's only their side of the APC members they've embraced. They haven't embraced the outside of the APC. I campaigned for President Buhari. I was there with the aviation minister, Hadi Sirika, in the car all the time. And I was there with Engineer Segun Oni during the campaign. But Engineer Segun Oni's side got sidelined. Engineer Segun Oni's side got sidelined. But, everybody went their own way. But at the end of the day, let the interest of the people. Let the people choose. If the people choose you, they choose you. If they choose somebody else, they choose somebody else. It's not about the 1%. It's not about former governor or whatever. I mean, if these people could have transformed Ekiti, they would have transformed it then. So what are they still doing? You did 8 years there. You didn't do anything. Is it now when you have retired? Or is it that because you are jobless, you don't have anything else to do? You are now turning Ekiti into a cow that you can continue to suck the milk for the rest of your life. You finish, you give the thing to your son or to your children, so your children too will be sucking. Ekiti is not for that. Oh. Ekiti is not for that. You want to thank these elders, thank them for their service, but it's time for you to retire, sir. It's time for you to retire.
Have you looked at the reason for the hardline of the leaders of the party against Engineer Kayode Ojo?
To be honest with you, when I heard about the disqualification, I didn't even look at the reason or whatever. It was so obvious to everybody that, okay, this is a very popular candidate. He's a threat to them. They don't want him, so they got to look for something to get rid of him. You understand what I'm saying? So there is no excuse. I didn't even read this thing. There is no excuse they can come up with. This is the person the people want. Let him be there. It's as simple. You cannot have some Ekiti people from Abuja manipulating things and trying to like chokehold other Ekiti people. The same democracy that got you there, the same people, if they didn't allow people to vote when they were electing you as party leader, when they were electing you as senator or whatever, will you be there? No. Now you want to destroy the same thing that got you there. You don't want it to let other people there because you're already there. Is this how people get power drunk? Some of these things, if we forward it to American government, let them see. They will put some of these people on blacklist. They'll put them on blacklist. They can't enter America anymore. They probably won't even be able to carry out financial transaction. They maybe think maybe some of the things they are doing is hidden to the world, but we will expose them. We will expose them that when you become majority leader, this is what you started doing. You started breaking democracy, the same democracy that allowed you to be there, the same democracy that got you into power. You are trying to use it to not allow other people to go there. That's not how this thing works. That's not how this thing works. There were some people in that position before you. There will be people there after you. Everybody has a debt of death to pay. And whenever we die, we are not taking one penny with us. So what is all this rubbish? I can guarantee in another 100 years, another 50 years, nobody will remember who Bao is, who Kayode Ojo is, whatever, because another generation will be there. Today, when I talk about Chief Omolayo in Ekiti, some people don't even know who he is. There was one time you cannot breathe in Ekiti without Omolayo. Omolayo was the richest man in Ekiti. We used to emulate him when we were young. I want to be rich like that man. He is a nobody now. The generation has forgotten him. That is how generation will forget all these things. But their bad work will stay. The only thing people remember Agbayewa for was the fire that burned in Akure and everything. Nobody remember any other good thing he did. That is the truth. So how do these people want to be remembered? Because they are fighting a losing battle. They cannot win. They are becoming old, angry, wretched men that have refused to let Ekiti move forward. And we, the younger generation, we are telling them now, Oga, cede to us. Leave this thing. Please leave this thing. Let Ekiti breathe.
This program intends to bear the torch of the Ekiti integrity, showcasing the Ekiti origin, religion, culture, and political struggles from the past to the present. People of the fountain.
Who are these people you are talking about who are not letting?
I don't want to mention names. We all know them. We all know they don't let Ekiti breathe. We all know they went to go and do protests with Hausa people in Abuja 2-3 days ago, and people were sharing with one power.
We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power. We support power.
They are the people. They know who they are. They know who they are. Ekiti people are very quiet, but we're not stupid people. We know what's going on. We can see it. Everybody is talking about it online all the time. But some of us will come out and talk.
Do you feel strongly about any issue concerning Ekiti and its people?
Ekiti State belongs to us all.
Do you hold any opinion that will advance the cause of the fountain of knowledge?
Contact 070-68399526. People of the fountain.
We need to let Ekiti breathe. Ekiti belongs to everybody, not just one person. And I don't care how power drunk you are. Don't use your power to manipulate, because that your power is transient. Tomorrow you are going to be a nobody and somebody else will be there. Leave good example, leave a good name.
People of the fountain.